Hi, I'm Phyllis, southernfrugal.com, and today, this afternoon, we're getting ready to start our Christmas baking. And I'm going to start out with a cheese lacy, we'll call them. And they're simply like a similar recipe to cheese straws, only I make them little round things. Alright, so we're ready to get started. Alright, so what we have is 2 sticks of butter, or 1 cup of butter softened. I actually put it in the microwave for just a little while. I've got my plastic gloves on because I'm going to have to get my hands in this. So to the butter, I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Let me show you. Ground red pepper. Sprinkle that in. And I'm going to add in, now this is salted butter, so I'm going to add what will really be 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. That's all. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add 1/2 cup of walnut pieces. That's just English walnuts. And 1/3 of a cup of little bacon bits. Now, I made my own with this. This is actually 3 pieces of crisp bacon that I broke up. I'm going to add that in. And then to that, we're going to start adding the cheese. So this is actually 1 pound of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. So we're going to just go ahead and start putting that in with the butter and all that. Just mixing it all up. Yeah, made these, I think it's been probably 3 years ago now for a church social. And I was actually intending to make, there's a piece not broken up. I was actually intending to make cheese straws. And I was in a really big hurry and I added way too much cheese. And they turned out fantastic. And everybody was asking me for the recipe and I was like, oh, there is no recipe, I messed up. But we just started making them then because they're really, really good. So I'm calling them cheese lacies because when you cook them, they spread out and look kind of lacy to me. So that's what we'll call them. And you're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees, or 375 will work too. And we're just going to bake them until they're just slightly brown around the edges. Now the other thing you can do with this, if you're not ready to bake them right away, if you want to mix them up like even the day before, and then you could roll them up in some wax paper, make a little log, and then just slice them. Alright, to this I'm going to add 2.5 cups of bread flour. Now all-purpose flour will work just fine too, but I really like them with the bread flour. So we're just going to work that in. And it's going to be hard. And I did not sift the flour, I just measured it 2.5 cups without sifting it. So we're just going to use both hands now and get these all mixed in. And you can actually probably just go ahead and melt that butter completely if you wanted to. Yeah, it takes a while to get it all mixed in there. Alright, I'm going to keep mixing this till I get it all kind of combined, and we'll be back if I can find some way to cut my camera off. Okay, to get this to come together a little bit easier, I put it in the microwave for about a minute. That way, because my cheese was really cold. So what you want to do is get about a tablespoon, put it in your hand, and just kind of get it in a little ball. Like that. And just place them right there. A tablespoon, just mash them together. Now there are no eggs in this, so you don't have to worry about, oh, maybe I shouldn't put it in the microwave, because it won't hurt it a bit. Just put it in the microwave for about a minute. let that butter kind of melt in a little more and the cheese get a little softer, and it's much easier to work with. All right, I'm going to get these on the cookie sheets and we'll be right back. All right, I got them on the little baking sheet now, and I'm using 8. Now they're going to flatten way out and maybe even run together. So we'll be back when these get done. I'll show you what they look like. All right, here's what they look like. Now, they kind of remind you of little small cheese biscuits, but they're real crunchy on the inside and very cheesy, more so than a cheese biscuit would be. All right, I got to make the rest of them and we'll be back. All right, we have finished baking the little cheese Lacies, and I put them in this container. This is one of those containers that cinnamon rolls come in, the kind Mr. Bucky likes. So I buy them so I can get the container, plus he likes them. Anyway, these are going to be crispy all the way through, and the way I served them in the past was to buy a little pack of those little smokies, they're called. They're little hot dogs about that long, and put them in. I've got a real small little crock pot, and I put them in the crock pot for a couple of hours with a whole bottle of barbecue sauce on them. And these go really well, and they look really good too, because I put the little crock pot container in the middle, because it's a little ceramic thing. Put it in the middle of the plate and put these all around. It looks really good. Anyway, I'm going to taste one, even though I've already eaten 3. Yeah. So I'll taste one and show you what they look like. They're real crispy. And that's what they look like on the inside. They are very, very good. Very good. And the reason I put the walnuts instead of pecans in them was because the walnuts don't have that much taste, but they've got the crunch. You'll see them close up. They are really, really good. All right, y'all, we will see y'all next time. Bye for now. I'm going to eat the rest of this. Bye.